National referee. Our second referee is Fernando Velarde, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, Vietnam. Opposite hitter, number 7, team captain, Nguyen Nguyen. Outside spiker, number 5, Nguyen Huong. Middle blocker, number 8, Nguyen Ngọc. Center, number 10, Lee Cham. Middle blocker, number 12, Pham Quynh. Outside spiker, number 17, Lee Xuan. Starting libero is number 3, Dang Tuan. And the head coach for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, Pham Long. And now the starters for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Outside spiker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 2, team captain, Alyssa Valdez. Middle blocker from the College of St. Benilde, number 6, Jeanette Panaga. Center from Ateneo, number 12, Gia de Guzman. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 13, Seth Domingo. Opposite hitter from the University of the Philippines, number 18, Tots Carlos. Outside spiker from Anderson University, number 23, Gemma Galonza. Starting libero from FEU, number 11, Kyla Atienza. Head coach for Creamline is Sherwin Meneses. This game is held under the supervision and regulation.
Here are your starters for today. Start a new way to watch the PVL via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos a month. And for our friends from Vietnam, as we mentioned, araw-araw ang kanilang laro. Dahil naghahabol sila dito sa semis, that's what you get for also, kumbaga, being welcomed into the semis right away. In the meantime, the Cool Smashers, Mela mentioned this earlier, coming off 2 5-setters in 3 days. So the rest between Sunday and Monday was a big deal for the CCS team and the fans.
So yung Vietnam mapapagod pa lang, yung Creamline. Marami nang pinagdaan ng laro na 5-setters.
Oh, pero nakapag-recover ng konti in the last 2 days. 2 5-setters in 3 games. Block touch. And Creamline gets on the board first. And a challenge right away by Coach Pham Long. First point, first challenge right away. They need a win, obviously. Very young and not so tall Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh team.
This is how serious si Coach Pham Long. First point pa lang, they wanna make sure they get it also for momentum.
If I'm correct, or correct me if I'm wrong, partner, di ba sila nanalo na set?
I think against Japan, they did one set.
Yeah. At PLDT, they got swept.
Straight sets.
Yeah. So, ngayon, 0-0. First, our first challenge of the day. Yeah, the 4-setter, yung match number 33 natin, that was Vietnam versus Japan. Japan winning that one, losing the first set. Yun yung sinasabi ni Mela, that Vietnam won. But since then, they have not won any sets. They have lost all of the sets already. They lost eventually against Japan, 23-25, 25-14, 25-20, and 25-11. Japan on a roll also here in the Invitational. So, a successful challenge, no block touch. So, 1-0 for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
That was clearly low for Kun Pham. Well, on top of the coverage, you mentioned na kailangan maging factor yung mga middles nila, no?
Yeah.
Kasi the middles of Creamline, kahit hindi sila naka-double-digit output last game, you know na very efficient sila as decoys.
Lagi silang aggressive kung pumasok, partner. Easy take for Gemma Galanza, back to Valdez. Goes for the cross. Scores her first point. 2-1 Creamline as we go to Franny Reyes.
I got to talk to Gia de Guzman about their last game, and she actually told me she was surprised that 3 of their players were in 20-plus points. But at the same time, she wasn't surprised at all because she knows that her teammates are capable of such an output. Now, she told me that everyone has faith in the system, and that's why in high-pressure situations, their bodies know what to do, know how to move already. She told me that, you know, Coach Sherwin's system is because volleyball is a universal language, so they know how to react whatever or whoever they're up against. And in a quick conference like this one, it's all about that professionalism and trust to get them to the finish line. Now let's go back to enjoying this match, which you can experience better through the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Boom and Mala.
The 3 players that Franny was talking about in that report was, of course, Liza Valdez with 22, her most productive. 27 from Tots Carlos and 21 from Galanza. The big 3 delivered against a tough Signal HD Spikers in that match. 3-2. The reverse delayed. Back to Eliza. Oh, and a good block there by number 7, Nguyen Wan.
It's a good way for the blockers really mark Eliza Valdez. And I think their scouting from last time really worked.
Seryoso sila eh. Nung nanonood sila, unlike in Japan when we were observing them, they were smiling, they were playing to the camera, nung nakaupo sila doon. But Vietnam was very serious. And this is a play we've seen so many times already, but it's still alive. They keep it alive. Another chance for Tots to attack. And that's what we said. They're a solid defensive team, talking about Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Not a great attacking team, but a solid defensive team. And they went for the long ball there, courtesy of Nguyen Wan.
Ito yung hinahanap natin, yung kanilang pang-counter attack. Because imagine, you know, the opposite spiker, number 12, Point Pam, managed to defend Eliza with that open block hit. And they just really need to be very patient with the rallies, no? So, yung defense, eventually mag-pay off din yan. And that last sequence, that's what happened.
Counter, open. Atienza with a dig. Tots on the counter. Bumalik na naman ang bola. Carlos will try again. And she will not be denied.
Great job for Gia to really spread out yung mga sets niya dun sa dalawang wingers, left and right, malayong hinabol ng mga blockers. But just look at this, basic spike from Tots Carlos. Not even her usual full approach, pero just enough follow through to get that point.
Goes to the net. 5-4, Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Later on, of course, the Japanese team of the Kurashige Blaze and the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers. That's going to be a good one. Stay tuned for that. And F2 needs a win also, by the way. That's a good strategy there for Li Xin.
Li Xin using the hands of the smaller blocker in Gia de Guzman. Or actually, that hit the forearm of Sed Domingo. Pero yun yung hirap eh. Sabi nga natin, kapag hindi sa palad tumama, no control.
A lot of slick spots on this humid affair here at the Phil Sports Arena. And our visitors from Vietnam ahead 6-4. Gemma with the first ball. Again. 10 years they've been doing that.
Early on, they tried that combination play. No blockers jumped in front of Eliza, but she was dug. But this time, look at that. Even the very hyped libero didn't get to that combination hit.
2 championships in college, 6 here in the PVL, and counting, as they would say, for the Creamline fans. Good attack there by number 8, Wingo.
So far, those long attacks have been working for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Taka sa gitna yun. Wala. Yun ang hinihingi mo.
You know, if you're going up against a team like Creamline, you really need to stay close or maintain the lead. Kasi pag naiwan, you know, they're very steady physically and mentally. So, maganda itong ginagawa ng Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Long ball. And a scrape of the net by Seth Domingo, called by Fernando Velarde, our second referee. Which means, technical timeout. It is a team from Vietnam ahead. Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. We're happy to have you with us on Pilipinas Live and on One Sports, One Sports Plus. Thank you very much for checking us out as we continue our exclusive coverage of the PVL Invitational 2023. Creamline behind by 3. Good start by our friends from Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Chance here for Vietnam again. Atienza able to dig. Galanza able to reach. They will open again. And another swing attack there by Nguyen Hong.
Let's take a look at that spike again. Going on the left side, said Domingo. Actually, Kyla Atienza was having a lot of touches also from the previous spikes, but that last one was just well angled.
And she also struggled in that Signal HD match, Mela, when things kind of changed for Creamline in the second set when Ella De Jesus came in.
That's right. Itong si Ella, she tallied 19 excellent digs. And imagine 77 digs in total for Creamline that game against 53 of Signal.
But they're behind by their largest deficit right now as Vietnam is in a 6-1 run.
Bakit tayo kailangan na magmadali dito? Ang taas naman ng first ball nila. So mag one step na agad dito para sabay tayo dito. Matakpan natin ang gusto to. Di ba? Pag may receive lang naman tayo mag-i-stay dito, di ba? Pag may receive, wala na. So cover na agad tayo dito, sabay na agad tayo mag-swing. Ha? Isa-isa lang, ha? Tignan nyo yung first ball sa kabila kung ano nangyayari.
Yes, let's go! Let's go!
All in, Creamline!
So what's not happening for Creamline right now, as you see? Riza, Pao, Phil, yes.
And si Little Phil nandun din sa tabi.
Galanza!
Ooh, a
6-point deficit.
A single man block against Gemma Galanza. And you know, looking at them as a team right now, their body language isn't as you know, as high as their usual. And of course, the scouting and the mindset of this Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh team coming in here, them acknowledging that they're going up against the top team in the league, seems like their preparation really is paying off.
7-1 run. Finally broken there by Gemma Galanza.
isa sa spiker. So down the line angle siya na block early on. Pero dun niya pa rin dinala. But this time, inibabawan niya na yung kanyang blocker.
Human nature, Mela, when the team on the top meets the team on the bottom, there are times, diba, talagang laylay yung simula. It's not necessarily that they take the team for granted or they take them easily. It's just maybe you don't come in as sharp as you know when you were against Signal or F2 na from the start. The fans are going crazy. Alam mo, not a lot of time to recover for this team. Well, but you did want to see Vietnam play like this. You wanted to push Creamline, and again, Nguyen Hong, and they're gonna challenge here for the net touch on Nguyen Hong.
You know, even that error from Sed Domingo, I don't think I've seen her do that. Serve
Yung
dito
serve?
sa tablet ng ating referee. But that's another thing, the errors of Creamline are piling up here in the early parts of the first set.
Hindi pa naman niya tinatarget si Fernando Velate. Hindi naman ano. Maaga pa. Marami pa pwede mangyari. So our first, actually no, our second challenge already of this match earlier. Vietnam getting a point on the first challenge. 1-0, so 12-6, down 6 are the team who has won 2 5-setters last Tuesday and last Thursday. No, sorry, last Thursday and last Saturday. Mukhang malinis, partner. Naibawi yung kamay. Yep, so that's a point for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
But I guess this challenge can still serve Coach Sherwin good if it breaks the momentum of the server. Kasi right now, malaki-laki itong naging abante ng Vietnam against Creamline.
Right. Combination again, Galanza cuts it down the line. Kanina pa nila sinasetapan to. Si Nguyen Hong. It's good recovery by Eliza. The defense of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh is working.
Let's also talk about that power set from Tots Carlos. Imagine everyone from Creamline really very talented in terms of setting. We've seen Eliza play the setter in some rallies in the previous games. Si Sato din, but Tots Carlos from Zone 1. Saktong-sakto kay Gemma and she converts.
Ganda rin nung dive ni Baldo kanina dun sa first ball of the recovery. Sharp serve. Back to Hong. Not the strongest. She just sips it through that crack in that wall. Look at this. Off-speeds it a little bit. And now, all of a sudden, it is 14-7.
And may delay dun sa contact niya sa bola. Hinintay niya talaga na yung blockers niya pababa na.
Dash in. As they call it, accidental offense. Inadlip na lang.
Pandaga having no blockers. Big opening. Mababa na pero naitawid niya pa din. Great one-handed save from Gia also.
Oh, hindi set eh. It's a save. Catching the tape of the net, 15-8.
A lot of errors haunting Creamline. They haven't, or at least the first 3 points, no, sila pa yung lamang. But after that, nag-overtake na talaga tong Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
3 service errors already for Creamline. Again, which is typical of their play also. Pump set, Tots, explodes.
Well, you know, yung atake, syempre nandyan pa rin for Creamline. It's really a matter of having those momentums broken dahil every time they score a point, they would throw it off with an error. So let's see if they make a streak from here.
9 serving 15. Back set. Good delay there by Domingo. Back set. Rolling ball from Tots, still alive. Good defense by Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. They keep it up. They set it up. And they counter. Aga solid on the dig. Oh, smart spot by Eliza Valdez.
You know, the court sense of Valdez is just really on point. Imagine, hindi niya yan sinilip Talagang doon niya lang gusto gustong dalahin, and she was away from the net. She was looking at the ball, not the other side of the court.
Perfect ano yun, court sense. Tama yung sinabi mo. 2-0 run here, mini run by Creamline to get back behind by 5. Misreceived, but they get it back. Oh, good attack there. Li Xin. 16-10 technical timeouts. We will be back. Experience world-class basketball action at home with Signal's FIFA World Cup pay-per-view offer for only 650 pesos. Watch all games from start to finish. No commercials and in high definition, plus access to exclusive FIBA shows. Visit signal.tv for more details. The FIBA World Cup pay-per-view is also available to satellite subscribers. Boom Gonzalez, Carmela Tunay, Franny Reyes, your coverage team for the first game of our semifinal double dip. Today here at the Phil Sports Arena. That was a bit too low from Li Chem. Mahabol. Creamline. The biggest lead was 7.
It's going to be a different story if sila naman yung makahabol. Because if you remember that game against F2, they were up by, I think that was 10, 11 points.
10
and then
points, 20-10.
nagtied bigla. Ooh, great
Actually,
defense.
partner, yung dalawang laro nila, pangit yung first set nila pareho. Both F2 and Signal, hindi yung by their standards, kumbaga. Great net defense.
Celine Domingo, 4 blocks in that game against Signal HD Spikers. Just look at that block reach and the penetration of her hands.
Sipak you said. Sweeping from left to right, right to left. 4-1 run for CCS.
Lớp 1 chuyển cao lên một chút nữa được không? Nhớ chưa? Đó là sẽ xử lý được. Ngọc cũng vậy, cố gắng nếu mà các chị có chuyển thấp thì mình xử lý cái đã. Đẩy nó sang. Ân Chi phải đánh vô của bóng ý. Chuyển 2 thì cố gắng nhớ từ từ lại, không vấn đề gì cả. Bóng tốt nhá, bóng tốt vẫn kẹp vào chồng mà đánh. Bên kia phân giữ bên kia. Phan ơi, nó nhảy phát bóng vào khu vực bên đi nhiều. Bên này Hường Thúy. Nhưng mà quanh lùi nữa này. Lùi cho chú ý thôi. Phân hỗ trợ lùi bên kia được không? Đỡ hỗ trợ Hường. Phân Phan xuống hỗ trợ.
4-1 run now forces the hand of Coach Pham Long. As Creamline trying to come back here. Li Chem on your screens earlier. That was when one receiving. High ball. Recovery. Overpass. At nagawa ng paraan ni Nguyen. 1.
Blockings of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. It's been a factor for their team since the beginning of this set.
Regalo, as they would say. get a translation of of that word. Valdez. Good defense again. Oh, a tight set, but it goes back to Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. To Jesus again, solid. Back to Vietnam again. Sa kita naman, binitin. Thoughts from behind. Rolls it to the open donut hole.
You mentioned the court sense of Eliza Valdez, but let's not sleep on three-time MVP Tots Carlos. Look at that. High contact, enough spin.
And that's not as easy as it looks on TV because of the distance that Tots is from the net. You have to be behind the attack line, obviously.
Pero yung bomb set din ni Gia, saktong-sakto eh.
Fanny will come in for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. And Wenha.
Number 9, Wenha.
Double sub for Creamline 2, as you saw, Mitch and Kyle coming in as Lai serves us up here for this rally. 13 serving 17. Good first ball. Oh, but a free ball given. Mitch, oh, hits the antenna. And Herbert Matematico right in front of him. Usually, napaka-productive ni Mitch sa mga ganyan. Minsan isang hampas lang gagawin niya. 1 point right away. 2 points.
So parang right now, they're really playing pressure though.
Medyo, ano?
Very ironic. Because of course, in this game, sila talaga yung the top team and the Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh is the underdog team.
Ganda nung ilag ni Ella Desus doon. Oh, but there was a net touch apparently. Si Fernando Velante ang tumawag. So that's another point for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. 19-13. You know, a lot of fans thought this was going to be, because of the records, a little bit easier for Creamline. You're going to see a lot of players from Creamline to play today. Maybe, pahinga muna ng konti mga starter. Mukhang walang mangyayari ganun.
And minsan, stress yan ng mga coach kasi that's the goal nga eh, for you to really increase the gap if you're going up against the bottom ranked teams. Kasi of course, looking at the semi-standings right now, battle of the extremes to eh, top and bottom seeded team. But sometimes this happens also. Nagamit natin yung term na sumasabay, di ba? It's either yung like the weaker team sasabay sa top team or it's the other way around.
Right. The weaker team biglang humahanap na ibang level minsan. Alive. Pons is in. She served, she dug. And that's gonna roll out, bounce out. Creamline behind by 4.
MG babawi dun sa error niya kanina.
2 straight points for her.
Making this double sub, a quality sub for Coach Sherwin.
As always. Panaga, that's too easy. You can't do that. When up against Banks.
Nakahiga na itong si Ngok Nguyen. Para dun sa tip na yon.
The closest Creamline has gotten. 3 points. Pons has been serving well. Palayo. Oh, it goes. No, it goes out.
Tansyado, parang nahipan para lang mag-outside. But you saw the trajectory of the ball. Muntik nang lumapag.
Sorry, tatlo.
Đánh bóng cứ chuyển đi đâu à? Mày tập trung vào đánh điều độ điều chỉnh vấn đề chuẩn bị nhiều vào mà đánh. Đánh bóng không có chuẩn bị, không gọi nhau lên cả, nói thôi. Chuyên hai không biết được, chuyên hai không gọi được cả, nói thôi. Đánh như thế thì bao giờ đánh được? Bỏ lên đánh lại. Học thì thôi bỏ đi. Ngọc phải bật bánh lên mà đánh, tại sao nó không dám đánh? Đánh học thì thôi. Đánh học thì thôi.
Phạm Long obviously livid there as they have lost a lead here, which was biggest at 7. Pons has been serving well. So I was right, 17-19, not 16-19. Yeah?
Just like that, it's already a 2-point disparity.
Other side, delayed by the block. Negrito reverses to Mitch. He didn't like the set. Back to Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Saved by Galanza. She gets it back. Goes cross. Hong again rolls it. It's sent back. That's tough one. That's a tough one.
Bounce Panaga. A lot of touches today. A lot of kill blocks. It's very efficient. And we mentioned the call for efficiency for the MBs as well of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Dahil pumupuntos itong mga gitna ng Creamline, whether it's Sed or Panaga, they really do their job when they're in front.
5-0 run na to, partner. At isa na lang ang abante. And it is Bernadette Pons who's been serving so well. Hong. Pons. Valdez. Mitch. And we're all tied up.
The delight of the Creamline fans celebrating here in Phil Sports. Let's take a look at that again. Michelle Gumabaw hitting it long. Usually sa AMG, patusok at baon yung mga palo nito eh. But what we've been seeing here so far, yung ginamit sa kanila nung early parts ng first set, yung mahabang palo, yun din yung ginagamit nilang strategy to win those points back.
3 points off the bench. Ganun-ganun lamang. And this is a 6-0 run. Hong has been checked. MG hasn't.
And I think that makes her the top scorer right now with 4 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Sakay si Carlos. With 4.
Isang rotation pa lang yata to, and goes to show how efficient of a player Michelle Gumabaw is.
Ganda nung double sub ni Coach Sherwin. Very productive. This lead is already on the side of Creamline. That's very tight. And the run ends 20-all.
Eliza apologizing to Coach Sherwin.
Chung Hoc coming in for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. 20-all. And she serves us up. Chung Hoc. Mitch again. 5 big points.
You know what, I think in that rotation alone, Michelle Gumabaw already went to all the sides of the court. Long
Yan ang
balls,
bawi.
first line, di ba?
Pati antena, tinamaan na nga niya.
Kinabahan ako nung unang pasok nila eh. Kasi minsan, di ba, may mga bunot na double sub na pag nag-error, very costly na yon.
Yes,
But
yes.
grabe naman yung bawi. 5 points?
5 points. 7-1 run. Gia pa nagsaserve. Panaga has been solid at the net on defense. Able to get that rebound again. Touch. That's out. No touch. Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh gets this point. Sherwin checks with the assistant coaches. No challenge. Conferring with Fernando Velarde. Lado touch. 21-all.
Very in contrast to the expectations of some fans na to be an easy game. Right now we are tied at 21.
All credit to Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Lee Cham serves. Sets. That's a good attack. I love that kasi naglo-load na sila kay Hong, ano? Iniba ni Cham.
Ang bilis nung palo na yun. Let's take a look at that again.
Ganda pati nung approach ni Nguyen Mon. Coach Sherwin calls time.
Eh, dahan-dahan lang tayo sa paghataw. Pag di kaya, pagka super pass, then pass din ang palo. Ha? Kaya receive. Sa gitna, pumapatak yung bola. Ha? Eh, pagka nawalan tayo ng receive, kapit lang tayo. Kung gusto nyo down the line, down the line. Ha, let's go.
All in, Creamline!
You know, when I said we got to get the translation of regalo in Vietnam, tumingin ako kay Franny in at the back because she was practicing her Vietnam words, di ba?
Galing nga
Kanina sa
kanina.
production room, di ba? Ayun, meron ako sagot. Kwa. Sabi ni Franny, regalo equals kwa. Thank you, Franny Reyes, the ever-reliable.
Ooh!
Pwede mo na sabihin kwa. Dahil pag wala nakabantay kay Gemma
Regalo,
Galanza.
pero kay Gemma Galanza. And, you know, looking at on the side of Creamline right now, there's a lot of combination plays, no? And nasa first set pa lang tayo, but that one, that was special. Combination play, pero one-handed set.
No whistle? No whistle yet? all. Good timeout by Coach Sherwin. Play resumes. That's a good attack there by Gwen Hong, who delayed that swing just a split second.
So far, that's been the trend from their side. Kaya nakakakuha sila ng malilinis na palo. May konting beaten eh. Yung hang time talagang mina-maximize.
6 points for her. Hong.
14 points. Back-to-back 14-point output for Hong.
Ooh, pwede pa! Good defense by Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Look at them! Oh! Sumabit ang kamay. But they really take pride, Mela, na walang babaan ng bola. Japan din, ano? Ganun din nakikita natin.
Yeah, I was gonna say those cultures is the essence of having an invitational conference. Of course, our local teams, local players, as good as they are already, we have still a lot to learn from the other volleyball cultures.
Yeah. That's why we do these things. And palitan din yan. I'm sure they're picking up a few things from us also. (23-all). What a first set. What a treat to start off our semifinal. On a Tuesday. Faulty first ball. Chance ball for Creamline. Oh! What a beautiful decoy play!
Another
Set point.
combination play. Let's take a look at that again. I think this is the game plan of Creamline. Kasi nga yung defense, di ba? Siyempre nag-scouting rin sila. Yung defense itong Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, talagang matindi, solid. Kung gano'ng ka-solid yung Creamline sa atake, kontrapelo nila sa depensa itong Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Kaya mukhang yun ang game plan talaga, to have a lot of combination plays today.
It makes it back! Scramble! Valdez puts it away, and Creamline completes the first set comeback.
What an iconic win and comeback by the Creamline Cool Smashers. Really working through that excellent defense of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh all throughout.
Wonder, your heart's gotta go out to Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. They played so hard, they worked so hard for that 7-point lead. But the championship medal of CCS came through. We will be back.
Just scan the QR code on the flyers and on the Jumbotron to access the filter. Then blow the biggest bubble you can, and winners will be selected from the PVL team of this game with the most number of entries.
New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. You know, Mela, tunay, Creamline, as good as they are and as veteran as they are as a champion, they could have given away that first set and say, sige, balikan na lang natin sila sa second set. But what does that show you?
That's the kind of character and discipline that their team has, diba? Kasi, well, actually sa liga na to, sila naman yung lamang sa quotient, sa win-loss and everything. I mean, they could have easily just gave that to the Vietnam guest team. But yun nga eh, they're taking everything seriously pa din at this point. And they really worked their discipline on that last set. And it was really teamwork. Imagine MG in just one rotation scoring 5 points. Goes to show also how committed everybody is from their team. Even itong si Pons, she did not score but nakakuha siya ng mga magagandang serves at depensa. But look at that. Yung atake ng Creamline, those combination plays really worked well for them. For their runs, especially after having that big gap and the lead being established early on by Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Daming errors on Creamline, which gave, you know, Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh that 7-point lead. At some point, 7 points was our biggest lead in that first set. But also, give credit to Coach Sherwin Meneses. You know, that all starts from the coach. Called a crucial 2 timeouts, you know, just to try to get back. The last one was at 22-21. And they're not taking anybody lightly. And even if it was a rough start, and I think they are afforded that every now and then, especially after coming off 2 top 5 setters, they prove to be the team that we all know them to be. And they win the first set, 1-0. We get off with Gia. And Vietnam, Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh scores the first point again.
Quinn Pham using the hands of the blocker, towering above them with that tip.
Now serving Win Wong.
Win Wong, who had 7 points on 7 attacks in that first set. Ooh. Because Duan was there. This time, he tomahawked big.
That's where you see how quick that set was by Gia. Akala siguro ng mga fans pag pinanood, ano lang siya eh. Ay, pag open, mataas. Pero nandun din yung factor na speed eh. Dahil yung paghabol ng blocker, kita mo delayed na delayed siya.
Mas mabilis talaga. Blocking now is coming into play.
Tots Carlos and Bounce Panaga collaborating on that solid block. Kanina medyo naiibabawan pa sila kasi hinihintay nga silang bumaba eh bago paluin itong ating mga Vietnamese players. But now,
nabasa na ng konti.
Oh, nag-adjust sila sa timing nila.
Atienza. Dodge from behind, sent back by Li Shen.
Blockings being a factor in this set.
Let's go to Franny Reyes right now. Franny?
Before the game, I got to speak with Coach Pham Long of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh about the experience here playing in the Philippines so far. 2 games down, 2 very different systems, and it's really a learning experience for this team. They have players who are only 15 to 17 years old, and they said that so far they know that they need to improve on their weaknesses, but also really amp up the team's spirit, especially in an environment like the Philippines, where the fans are an added pressure, and the Creamline fans are definitely a big pressure for them. Now let's go back to enjoying this match, which you can experience better through the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Boom and Mela.
You know, Franny, it would be great to find out from them at the end of the tournament now their own learnings from the PVL Invitational. As you mentioned, very, very young team, not the tallest of teams also.
Mga ka-age ko lang pala to eh, 15.
Hindi kayo nagkakalayo, partner. Kaya relate na relate sa'yo. For Creamline. They lost to Japan in 4 sets, lost to PLDT in 3. Now it is the #1 team in the league they're up against, who are on an 8-match winning streak going back to the All-Filipino Conference. 6-0 here in the Invitational. That power kick will not work for Chu.
I'm gonna say it again. Look at the block reach. Seth Domingo. And yung control niya talaga sa bola always with that follow through from the block.
Parang nagka-rhythm na itong Creamline. Nagpapatuloy ang kanilang momentum.
Nabate.
Yan naman ay maaasahan natin sa Creamline. Meron talaga mga service errors talaga because they always load up their serves. They take it with their points. That will be their 4th service error. Valdez. Accuracy, not power in that sequence.
All smarts from Eliza Valdez.
Look at that cut. The accuracy at the corner.
Very intentional talaga na doon niya dalahin.
6 serving 3. Nobody touching. Yep, nobody touching that one, unfortunately for Lee Xian. After a good receive by Dan Juan. Pham Long continues to shout at his players. Good first ball. Back to Xuan. Pick up. Chance ball. And a high one for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Good attack there by Lee Xuan.
Lee Xuan has been constantly trying to go down the line, of course, with Gia de Guzman there. But this time, leaning towards the cross-court, great angle. Pinalagpas niya muna kay Seth Domingo. And unfortunately, Gayla Atienza wasn't ready for that cross-court defense.
So full rotation. Hung is now in the front line, which means Xuan will serve for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Their own service error. That will be their first of the match. But a 4-point lead by Creamline. 8-4.
Check out the league's official website, PVL.ph, for live videos, video on demand, and so much more. Please visit the league's official website, PVL.ph.
Experience a new way to feel the heart of volleyball. Watch every set, spike, dig, and block on any device, anytime, anywhere. Via Pilipinas Live. Download the app now and subscribe for only 99 pesos a month. That last technical timeout, it was assistant coach Pham Ha taking over. Pham Long walked away. Nagpalamig. Nagpalamig muna ng konti. It was Pham Ha who took care of that timeout. As you see, the fans flocking to the Phil Sports Arena for a great doubleheader. Oh, I cannot wait to see that F2 Terashiki match later. But first, Valdez sends it to the net. Another, that's their 5th service error. 5 will be serving 8. And it is Chu Ngok. Looking at her target. Gia. Gemma. It's a floor touch already.
Again, another combination play by the Cool Smashers. Nakikita mo nandun na yung tatlong blockers di ba? Load up na sila sa pagsabay, but yung timing naman yung nagkulang.
Yes. All helped by that girl who really sells the decoy play really well. The way she swings and the way she approaches
Well, I think at some point, hindi niya rin kasi alam pag finid na ba ni
Yes,
Gia sa
oo.
kanya. Just like that.
Punta ka lang, oo. Pasok ka lang ng pasok. From the pipe. Open. Sinungkit. Bumalik kay Gemma.
Really can sleep on any person from the side of the Cool Smashers. Ang bibilis pumalo. Kahit na it's not the same approach like what Tots did early on. Kayang-kaya nila to get the same results.
Parang mini-hop na nga lang para kay Gemma. Hindi na umatras for her usual approach.
Kasi kung sila yung type ng power spiker na braso kung braso lang, medyo mahihirapan sila. But talagang very smart players itong mga spikers ng Creamline.
That's also a wonderful attack by and a kill by Nguyen Hong.
When Hong really leading.
Maganda yung set sa kanya, partner. Napakaganda nung approach niya.
There's a certain approach, lalo na sa mga bata kasi pag nabigay mo yung mga set na gusto nila talagang very efficient. As they mature, they become like the Cool Smashers na hindi na talaga makakapili pero equally as effective.
Look at that! 3 players going with bangs, but the defense of Vietnam keeping this alive. Not that time, though.
Gia de Guzman, I have no words. I just can't wait to see how many excellent sets she would tally today.
She amazing.
Gia amazing. Sabi nga prime time, sabi sa pregame natin. Ang dami niya ng nalanse. Yun yung term, nalanse, na blockers, sabi ng mga coaches.
At nalinlang ng mga fans at mga player. Carlos this time with a kill block.
Perfect timing by Tots Carlos.
Tight. Stuffing that one.
And the contact on the ball, you know it's on the side of Vietnam already.
So with that, they establish their own 6-point lead. 6th service error for Creamline.
But again, these errors have been haunting them. But the difference now is they have a comfortable cushion against Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Good serve. Misreceived. Nice set pa. Tough ask for Tots. Great attempt still.
But that set also had a lot of spin and it's kind of hard to approach when it's off the net.
8 serving 12. Gia to the middle. Great dig there by Tuan. Counter attack. A Creamline now. Tots. High hands. Too much power.
I mean, we've seen combination plays from Creamline na baon, but also the long balls have been very effective for them. Naka-establish kasi yung depensa at yung pattern ng Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Ganun lang, partner. 9 points si Tots Carlos. She gets it back here. On the opposite side, left pin attack by Chuan with a left hand too.
Eliza Valdez unable to adjust. Kahit na kita na yung kamay nito ni Juan. But I think nandun din yung lituhan na si Gia kasi was approaching the ball.
Nine will be serving 13. Tan Kun. Run and gun. Panaga has been stellar today with 6 points. 4 in that first set. 2 here so far.
Already equalizing her score from that 5-setter against Signal. 6 points also.
Back set. Bounces out.
Great timing from Eliza, but that last touch is gonna sail out.
10, serving 14. When one will do the honors. Taking her time, checking out the defense pattern. Sending it to Tots. Tots gets it back. Rumicide. Umatake.
Great transition from Tots Carlos. You know, through the years now, since she joined Creamline, we've seen her transform into an all-around player talaga. Because during her collegiate years or her early years in the PVL, we know her as a very powerful attacker, but now, truly an MVP.
And in 2 conferences ago, I talked to her and she said she's really working on her defense and her receiving because she knows lagi siyang atakihin ng kabila. Right now, it's 16-10 for Creamline.
Of 99 pesos a month to enjoy extended free and post-game coverage, exclusive camera angles, multi-view streaming, and read in-depth stories. Follow Pilipinas Live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to know more.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back to the PVL, where the Creamline Cool Smashers are leading 16-10 to Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. And let's check out this VIE reel with Risa Sato saying konnichiwa to the Kurashiki Ablaze players. Our favorite Phil Japanese volleyball player was so excited to get in touch with her Japanese side yesterday. And after they played, she even joined us on the broadcast to share how she thought her countrymen were playing. Boom and Mela.
Still serving for Creamline, Tots Carlos.
Sato-san has also been so effective in her court time with Creamline. That game against F2 where she made a major difference in that first 5-setter a few days ago. That's out, but there is no check. They think there is, so they're going to challenge block touch. It was a mishit originally. It sounded like it too.
But the players were actually insisting that there was a touch. So let's see. Makikita mo rin dito sa Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh players na bata pa sila in terms of yung galaw talaga nila. Hindi pa as polished, but you know the power is there. The discipline and defense. This is a great experience for them as well.
For sure. Looks like it. Yeah, that pinky. Yep. Good call by the players. Get the point back. So that should be 11-16. Gia to Eliza. Oh, good sell there, but Eliza saw it coming. Eliza gets it back and puts it away.
No, that last play takes us back to that feature earlier. 10 years together, they know each other so well. Just look at that. Hindi nag-usap. Tinginan pa lang, alam na kung anong next na igagalaw, and that's an advantage. Always had been an advantage for the Creamline Cool Smashers having that Valdez de Guzman duo.
Come over. Humingi. Sumilip. Kumisko. 17-11. Mitch Nabato is back. Kyle Negrito is back. Sinama na rin. Sabi mo, yung mga braso. Itong si Rosemary Vargas. Creamline rolling right now. Timeout. Coach Pam Long.
Tập trung đỡ bóng được rồi.
Chị đánh giờ, chị đánh giờ.
À. Bắt đầu lại không tập trung đỡ bóng rồi thì lấy gì đánh nữa. Người đánh bóng mà người ta cũng khó như thế rồi, không biết chuẩn bị đánh thế nào xử lý. À.
Hai con đánh.
Một ta đánh lỏng hẳn ra ngoài, chi bên này lỏng hẳn nữa. Có khó như thế rồi đè xuống làm sao được. Người ta đánh điều chỉnh thì người ta nói rồi, phải tính toán chứ. Đã có khó như thế rồi, mắm lời phải đánh. Nếu mà muốn đánh thì phải thấp bóng vào.
18-11 now for the Creamline Cool Smashers here in the second set. And this is the kind of distance and game that maybe will give Coach Sherwin Meneses an opportunity to play summer players. Nauna na, etong si Vargas. Other than, of course, yung double sub niya na si Kyle and Mitch. Vargas tips it over. Hong. Chance ball for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Hung again. Miss hit. Mitch. Rebound. Juan. From the pipe, that's too low. Unfortunately for Lee Xuan.
17 and at least one. Tried to power through, but just a lot of follow through from that last contact.
Good attempt there, good attack by Nguyen Hong.
So far, Wong really carrying the load, especially the offensive load for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
9 points and 9 attacks. Ngok. Kyle goes to the middle. Said unable to put it away, so Hong will try again. Paboritong angle ni Nguyen Hong.
At saka alam niya kailan niya patatamain sa blockers at kailan niya kayang paluin ng malinis. So she's really been having a great decision-making this afternoon and when it comes to her attacks.
Second player to enter double-digit figures at 10. Tots Carlos was the first one. Good serve by Ngok. Vargas is long on that one. Sinasabi mong braso sa braso. Matagal na sa FEU pa lang.
They could afford a few more giveaway points. They have a comfortable lead right now, 5 points.
19, make that. Oh, yeah. 15-19.
Parang masyado nilang sinunod yung sinabi kong afford nila. They have to be careful also because you have to remember how they ended that first set sa comeback fashion, and tong Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh can also replicate those efforts.
That's a good one. The apology coming from Pham Quynh on Kayla Atienza. 5-0 run by Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Gumit na lang yung receive para left-right ang set natin.
Hey, one
Kyle,
back.
dahan-dahan,
Hey,
Kyle.
we're here, we're here. Hey, energy.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's tayo, let's go.
Hey, all in, Creamline.
Hey, we got this.
One good now. Let's go, let's go.
5-0 run by Team Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh to cut the lead down to 3, 16-19. Negrito will open up to Vargas. Hung again. Good pick up there by Lee Chum. Hung will go to the line. That drops in. 6-0 run. Their own version here.
And look at how the blockers adjusted. Kasi bitin na yung set and they managed to block her the first time.
Carlos will come back. So with Gia. Coach Sherwin's not going to play around anymore.
17 serving 19.
Giveaway to the Vietnam visitors. Sent back to them. Hung will try again. Smart, very smart. This run continues. 7-0.
Wong Win continues to be the bright spot for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Kasasabi ko lang ng 18-11 nila na ito yung mga na magpapasok na si Coach Sherwin ng mga ibang play. Ayun na nga nangyari. Pero itong Vietnam, they get a free ball back here. They continue to go to Hung. Hung is sent back. Back to her again. Mamomorsyento na. Ito si Lee Chum. And we're all tied up.
The points piling up for Wong.
Vargas will move out. Hits the fingers of Gia this one. 19 all, 8-0 run. Galanza is back for Vargas.
Very smart player itong si Wong. No? As much as we see her most powerful hits kapag cross-court, she tries to play around. But Gia de Guzman not playing around at all.
Smart pa ka mo.
Oh, parang cum laude naman yan, Gia. Taking matters into her hands. Tansyado. And I'm so impressed kasi we saw it right in front of us. Ang nipis nung drop ball na yun.
Oh. How precise. Short serve. Hung again. Rolls it. Not this time, says Creamline.
The Creamline Cool Smashers seem like they heard us when we said na very smart player itong si Wong, and now back-to-back smart hits. First from Gia, next from Gemma, and it's gonna force Vietnam to call for a timeout.
Không có gì thì nó khó như thế thôi, không ai đứng nhìn bóng ra đất. Lúc anh vừa nói rồi, các em tập tành thế là sao đỡ bóng được. Người ta phải chuẩn bị này, hả?
Để em lao vào 6 liền đấy. Quay được một liền. Các lô không quả đây, nhá.
They tied the ball game at 19 all, but 2 quick points when Gia came back and Gemma Galanza came back. And now they want to finish off their Vietnamese counterparts. Semifinal action number 1 on a Tuesday. Sed gets us going for this rally. Another short ball. Over the blockers. Back to Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Back to Hung. Gia. It crawls to the other side. Gemma. Hung. Long rally alert. Nguyen Hung again. She will not be denied.
The efficiency and patience of Wong from that long rally. It's really paying off. Oo. Nakita mo nilapitan niya talaga yung set kahit bitin. The powering through using the hands of Panaga.
It's not a one-ball game or set for Creamline. They're up only by 1 now. League champ. Misreceived. Saved by Gemma. And a chance to strike here for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Back set. Oh! That's painful. Between Cham and Juan.
Very high block touch from Gemma Galanza, but it's going to result to a point because of that miscommunication between the two Vietnamese players. See the frustration out from their faces.
May pagkakataon sila nun eh. But now it's back to a 2-point lead. 22-20. Hung goes for the dump. The power tip rather.
Ito naman yung kagandahan talaga. Basta mataas yung reach mo sa bola. Being able to adjust in mid-air because you are above the blockers. May tumalon sa harapan niya to try and get some touch on that tip. Pero nailagpas.
But now she's back. Back line serving. Wow, great rejection by Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Now we are tied at 22. Both teams not giving up. Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh showing the grit that Creamline showed when they came back in that first set. And Creamline is gonna call for a timeout.
Pagpapunta doon, lumakad ka natin. Bounce, running bounce ha. Ano tayo, Gia? Same Gemma, ikot. Expect ang bola kahit kanino ha. O, pasa lang muna ulit tayo. Let's go, let's go. Nandyan yan, nandyan yan.
All in, Creamline!
all. Dito rin nag-timeout si Coach Sherwin ng first set. Around this point. When they were the ones mounting the comeback. So they have pushed this Creamline team today. And that girl, 15 points on 15 attacks. Bangs. Just really went for the campfire. And stuck in the mud yung mga pa ng taga-Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
Kaya sabi lang natin, basta mataas yung contact sa bola, ang dami mong pwedeng gawin eh. The Bounce Panaga with that cut shot, getting it on top.
Overpass. Napakamot na lang si Coach Fanlong.
And just like that, Creamline is at set point here in the second set.
Serving for the set, Gemma Galanza.
Set point number 1. Schwan gets the corner.
Schwan stepping up while Puang is at the back. They need more offensive options as we kept mentioning, kailangan ng support nitong ni Puang.
Ang Quinn. 24-23, 1 set point save. Thoughts on the other side. A chance to counter. Schwan. Off speed. Thoughts again. It's a great pickup by Chan. Schwan. Chance for Creamline here. They open up to Eliza Valdez. Time and time again.
Dos Carlos being blocked and dug back to back, but Eliza Valdez from the other side of the pin, finishing things off for Creamline. They are 2 sets up in this game.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, join Battle Joe's Battle Blowing Battle. And winners will be selected from the PVL team of this game with the most number of entries.
This Good Vibes song is brought to you by Creamline Creamy Ice Cream. Magpa-Good Vibes, Mag-Creamline.
New streaming experiences also wait via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. And look at that! Creamline getting a workout here from the team with the inferior standing record. 25-23, 25-23. The first set, they had to come back to win. The second set, they had to fend off a comeback.
Well, Creamline looking more consistent here in the second set, although there was a threat of a run from the side of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, but Coach Sherwin having that sense of urgency, putting back the starters in and finishing things off for the Cool Smashers. And let's take a look at the set stats. Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh having an equal offensive output as the Cool Smashers. Of course, with Huang leading the charge in terms of that department, but the blockings as well of Creamline making the difference in this set. Dahil yung errors pareha lang din naman. And it's also a matter of when those blocks happen, dun sila nakapag-establish talaga ng lead in the early parts of the set, leaving the pressure off from them compared to how pressured or stiff they looked in the first set.
6-game winning streak in the Invitational. 8-game winning streak, all in all, for their team. Creamline Cool Smashers. And of course, if they win today,
They're assured of a final seat.
yeah, and that's why it's important for them. And a step closer to them defending their championship, which they won against another visitor last year, yung King Whale.
If they win today, they'll be assured of a final seat, pero hindi pa tapos. May mga laban pa sila.
Right.
They'll go up against Kuroshiki, Japan
Ablaze, yeah.
guest team. So, yun nga yung sinasabi mo, Boom, kanina na as much as possible makapahinga the star players, but the ratings are going. The first, second set, masyadong dikit. Hindi mapabayaan ni Coach Sherwin. So, ang gusto ng Creamline ngayon, tapusin na lang in straight sets para sila as a team makapagpahinga for their next games.
And by the way, ang Kuroshiki Ablaze, of course, has a chance to go to the finals. They're in good standing, and they're going to be in a tough one today. We're looking forward to that one as F2 fighting for their lives. Galanza easy on the dig. Another one. Another hit out. Specialty of the house.
Gia de Guzman just knowing how to set up Eliza. Sinakto dun sa dulo ng antena para madaling ipacheck.
Of course, we use the word madali lightly. Madali para sa kanya.
Para sa kanya.
That's a good one. Oh, good save by both Atienza and de Guzman. That's the right play. Atienza will go to Tots, and Tots will go to the bank with another swing.
Tots Carlos, making it look easy to score those points.
He deposits her 11 points on 10 attacks. Chan sets up hard. Gia with one hand. That will be a Vietnam point. One will be serving 3. Third set. First game of our Tuesday double dip. Can't do anything about that. 2-3, let's go to Franny Reyes.
I talked with Tots Carlos earlier, and she told me that the ultimate motivation for this game specifically, and as you mentioned earlier, Mela, is that chance to enter the finals again. They know that this is an important game for them, and that sense of urgency to win this game in 3 sets was definitely there. Before this set, I heard the team talking about, you know, making bawi and putting power behind those attacks of theirs because they weren't as happy with their performance. Sabi nga ni Ella De Jesus na kahit gaano kalamang sa sets or sa points, the game is not over until the very end. So they need to put as much power, as much effort to finish this in 3 sets. So let's go back to enjoying this match, which you can experience better through the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Boom and Mela.
First of all, Bangs went straight here, but from the Vietnam side of things, one of the players holding on to her knee, unfortunately. That's one thing that you don't want, is an injury. And any player, regardless of whether it's local or foreign. Panaga seems to be okay as she went through the banister.
Yeah, we didn't actually see what happened to the Vietnamese player because Bangs was running towards us. But
Stretcher is out. And the very young players of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
we're gonna try to get a report from Franny later.
Oh, she's still holding on to her knee. And believe it's Win-1 who went up. So let's look at this. Well, turn your eyes away if you don't want to see this. One went up for it, came down, and came down on her knee. Her knee buckled. Bangs went straight to our billboards. Held on at first to her ankle, but she's all right. Eliza picks her up, but went on.
Okay, so looking at the slow-mo, it seemed like the set was short. So hinabol niya talaga, and her landing, there was more weight on the left side of her knee. And nakita mo how uneven she was on that landing. Nakagilid eh.
That's Win-1. And a concerned look from the rest of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, and of course their coach Pham Long. Got to secure her to that stretcher so that there's no movement first. And you know, in situations like these, Mela, we've seen it so many times, we've experienced it, we've covered it so many times. Sometimes it looks worse than it really is, and I'm praying that it's one of those moments. But regardless, we're not going to see her anymore here. But we hope she will be okay. And
but looking at the replay also, it didn't seem like it twisted, or at least from that angle.
Not yet,
So ideally the...
Hard to tell, of course. We don't want to speculate.
But hopefully it's just a stress on the knee, nothing really serious.
Yeah, you feel for her. She is crying there. And for players, they're crying for a couple of reasons. One is probably the pain. The other one is that they can't play anymore. Naramdaman niya yun, Mela, na parang you cannot contribute anymore. But the priority is her health, of course, and we'll check up on her later on, and hopefully she will be okay. I think the rest of the team went to the dugout already, which is a source of... I think they're just checking up on their teammate, but they had to come back because the game has to be played still, and Fan Mi will, I think, replace the injured Nguyen Wan.
Another thing we're gonna watch out for is how it affects the team.
Well, yeah. Early on here in the third set.
Substitution for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Entering the game, number 11, Fan Mi.
So it's official. Fan Mi will replace Nguyen Wan, who was holding on to her left
Now
knee.
serving from Quinn.
Get a report from Franny in a bit. 3 serving 4 in the meantime. Back to the action. Dot scores 5-3.
Like we mentioned on her previous point, another easy one by Tots Carlos. Kasalo yung block sa kanya, and the defender was way behind.
Tots do the honors here. Third set. That will sail out.
For serving 5.
Fan Mi will
Serving for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
now serve us up here in this round.
Fan Mi.
Probably some, still cold from the bench.
Back-to-back service errors for both teams. Three service errors in a row.
Series of errors from both teams.
See the Japan coaching staff here. They've been here. They've been watching this match. Obviously, Creamline will be their next opponent on Thursday. We take a break tomorrow. Gemma. Fan Mi able to get to it. Chance for Creamline. Domingo.
Just a lot of options for De Guzman, as always. Imagine having 3 blockers for your middle. Let's take a look at that again. And St. Domingo on top of both blockers, getting that point.
7-5. Short serve. Fan Mi stuck in the mud. 8-5. Creamline. Come and watch the best basketball players in the globe and cheer them on live inside the venues. A FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 single game pass is now available for as low as 499 pesos. Get your tickets at SM Tickets, Ticketnet, or Philippines-ticketing.worldcup.basketball. Phil Sports Arena is where we're at. And Pilipinas Live is where you're watching us, or on One Sports Plus, 8-6. Courtesy of Creamline, they're up 2 sets to love. Chungok gets us going. She ends up with the pickup. Hung. I'll go back to her for sure. Goes for the tip. While Gia goes for the dump. All right. Let's get this update from Franny Reyes.
Thanks, Boom. So earlier we saw Win Wong fall on her left knee. I just came back from the Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh dugout, and the medics are still assessing the situation. Win Wong was still on the floor. They were icing her knees, but ultimately it's too early to tell what really happened to the knee and if she'll be able to come back to the game. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you, Franny. Keep us posted, and we wish her well, of course. Meantime, her team down 3, giving away a free ball and giving away a point, actually.
So far, Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. I see they're sort of affected pa din. Nakita mo how they were staying close during the start of this set, and now the lead continues to balloon for Creamline at 4.
Good spot there on the dump. Saw the medic come out of the dugout and the assistant coach of Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Just tuned in. Unfortunate incident in Win Won. Going down on a knee, apparent knee injury. Very tight for Alyssa Valdez. So free point given. Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
It's a good decision by Tots Carlos not to pursue that hit anymore. They wouldn't want to risk another
collision or
that's
injury.
right.
Jesus receiving. Gia complaining. Herbert Matematico says nope. Team Vietnam gets the point. Alyssa, the captain, gets the explanation from our first referee. I think they're going to challenge here. The net touch.
We have a challenge from Creamline for net touch.
$10-9 is the score. So they're going to go for the net touch on the the Vietnamese player. I forget which one went up with Gia de Guzman. We'll check it out.
Coach is on the side saying they're gonna challenge a net fault, not because they think somebody touched the net, but just so they could see the right call. It's a violation. Oh.
If Gia was guilty or not in their eyes. In other words, they want to prove a point. Regardless of whether they get the net fault, let's see. So they're not going to, I think they're going to deny this challenge. So they're going to give the point to Team Vietnam. Trying to read lips here. I'm trying to listen in. All right, I think they've settled. Well, nothing's settled really, but we're trying to listen to the conversations here. Pero wala na, there will not be a challenge. Pick up there as play resumes. Long ball there, Jesus. Alyssa stays alive. Chance for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. They open up. Another one. Ooh! Bad set. Bad toss. Good effort by Jesus and Valdez.
You gotta credit Alyssa for keeping that ball alive. It seemed like it was gonna be an attack point for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh already. But yan yung takipan system. Kapag ng second touch, mapagtakpan, and that's exactly what they did.
They get the ball back here on an overpass. Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh on the attack here. Hung gets it through the blockers. And a net touch anyway.
Wang really maximizing her time here in the front line, getting as much points as she can.
Now their primary attacker is on the service area, or in the service area. 18 points for her. Short serve. Targeting Valdez. Carlos.
Another combination play. They've had a lot of those second tempo plays from the middle, whether it's Eliza, Gemma, or Tots. Gia really making use of all her wingers to go for those middle copy plays.
Carlos with 13 points, following up on a 27-point output the other day. Gemma could not keep this one in play.
Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, giving them a taste of their own medicine. Also coming up with that combination play.
11 serving 12. Now serving
Pham Quynh will get us going for this rally. 11-12. Gia. Ooh! Wow! Nope.
We were talking about this during the pregame.
Right.
How the power of Eliza is, back again. I mean, she's always been a strong spiker even after her injury, but we know the kind of hits that she really do before, and it seemed like she's back to that face again.
Alam mo, partner, remember when what was it when she got sick? Was it dengue ba? Or,
Yeah,
or, diba,
dengue. Last year also.
Talagang nawala yung, di ba, yung power niya, yung katawan niya, talagang lumaylay. Alam, inamin naman niya, talagang. And then they had to go represent the Philippines. Hindi na nga siya sumama, hindi na siya sumali. That's why yun yung sinasabi ko na I felt like her body is back. It's not just the knee, her upper body, her arms. Holding on to her shoulder right now, though.
I think nadaga na nung
Ni
collision
Sed.
nila ni Sed.
Right.
Take a look at this replay.
You don't want any other injury here for that matter. Ito yun.
So yung arm niya na iwan doon sa
Right.
nahiga ni Sed.
She gives a thumbs up though to our second referee, Fernando Velarde. So play on.
Let's see if it will affect her. That's her
It's a
spiking
swing arm. Yeah. Negrito to Gumabaw. Cham. Oh, that's a nice looking attack from Lee Schwan.
Clean hit.
Very clean.
That's an advantage from that rotation kasi si Eliza chose to block from the opposite side. And it's really the opposite and the open hitters na nagsasara nung block eh. Tatapat lang yung gitna pero sila yung nagpo-position ng double block.
Mitch again. Another chance to attack for Creamline. Back to Mitch. Hit out.
It's kind of like the forte of Michelle Gumabaw already. Using the hands of the blockers. I mean, alam natin, kaya niya pumalo ng malilinis. But, ang lalakas talaga ng mga palo niya. And iba yung tama sa kamay ng mga blockers.
Good serve by Lai. That's off. The blocker saw it. Oh no, they say it's out. Now Sherwin confirms it. Blockers were there, but it bounced out.
There won't be any challenge on that last block by Sed Domingo. She's been having a block party this afternoon.
Now serving Lee Schwan.
14 all, third set. Lee Schwan. So that means Wen Hong will be in front now. Speaking of front, almost a front line attack.
We saw her body twist right in front of us. I mean, she had 2 blockers, but look at how she angled her body to go for that deep cross. Wow, being unable to defend that strong cross-court hit from Galanza.
Tago talaga ng kamay ni Gemma.
Sabi
So
ko nga,
unique.
snatcher to sa
Oo,
ano eh.
So unique.
May tago tapos agaw ng bola eh.
That sails out though for set, giving Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh a chance here. They're tied.
15 all. Serving for Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
What a lot of people thought was going to be an easy match, proving otherwise here. And this is great for the team from Vietnam. Probably settling in already after 2 games.
And alam mo na hindi chamba eh, because it's been a very consistent trend all throughout the game.
Tama. Wala rin chamba doon para kay MG. 16-15 technical timeout. Getting a workout here are the #1 team, Creamline Cool Smashers. They're up 2 sets to love, but they're having a tough time against a very pesky and hard-working Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh team.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Gia taking the spot.
16, serving 15. Third set. Boom Gonzalez Malatunay, Franny Reyes, directing Earnshaw on top of this live and exclusive coverage on the Pilipinas Live app and on One Sports. Hung is back in the front line. Gia reverses to Tots. Tots puts a lot of power in that one.
Tots Carlos making sure he hits that ball before the blockers really establish their block. Kumbaga nakasalupa, pinalo na. Kaya naman ang layo nung inabot ng bola na yon. Well, Gia Morado de Guzman on your screens right now. I believe 16 excellent sets already.
Averaging 5.4 a set. Oh! And Galanza pounds the pavement.
You know how, Gia talaga can make anybody shine inside the court. But when we say that, this is what we're talking about. See those combination plays and really knowing the best possible set for her spikers.
Kita niya, butas din yung ilalim. And then Gemma flying and approaching very well.
Quỳnh nữa. Thế tôi bảo em là với em với cả Trâm mà chủ yếu là tập chắn thủ công cơ mà. Tại sao không phải chắn được trong cái làm gì? Người ta có đánh đâu mà cả lớp 2 cũng vậy, em toàn chắn chuyền 2. Người ta có đánh vào đấy đâu, tại sao em phải đánh thế? Chuyền tới thì hướng mạnh dạn, chuyền chậm lại chứ đẩy thấp xuống.
The big three of Creamline are all in double figures right now, led by Tots Carlos, 14 points, and went home with 18 of her own. But Valdez, another double-figure production for her. That is her 5th straight. And Galanza also with 10. Valdez with 10, Galanza with 10. Hong is checked.
Great adjustment by the Creamline blockers. Makikita mo yung habol nila kasi hinabol na lang din ni Wong yung set na yun sa gilid.
Some separation here. Creamline taking this team seriously now. Not that they didn't in the first part, but they struggled against them. Atienza keeps it in play. Galanza. Good ball. Creamline on the attack. Thoughts in the middle. Dug up. Another one. Gia goes to the middle. Chan. Thuang. Atienza will set to Galanza. Galanza will go long. Chao's long rally here, the longest so far. Oh! That is out for Gemma.
Gemma Galanza kinapos ng konting spin to make that ball land, but you gotta commend both teams with that long rally. Just really none of them giving up. And on the side of Creamline, nakita natin lahat na seta ni GA. May gitna, may opposite, may open. A lot of combination plays also from that rally alone. But it's gonna end with that Galanza error.
16-19. Make that 16-20. Third service error by Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh. Might be the most expensive one. Cham. Pham Mi. That's long, no touch. But Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh thinks they did. So they'll challenge, and no, they challenge a net touch actually. It's a net touch challenge, not a block touch.
We saw the net was moving after the point, but we don't know if it was from the ball or someone from Creamline touched the net.
Parang binigay na yata. They awarded the point now to Vietnam. 17 serving 20. Jesus was there. Thoughts on the other side. Oh, that's tough. Opposite, right pin, cross court, acute angle with power. You gotta be kidding me.
Thoughts, Carlos. Two-step approach.
Ooh.
Nakikita mo talaga kung paano siya nag-adjust with every set na binabato sa kanya.
How do you generate power with that swing? Wow. Set naman! Celine Domingo gives them a 5-point lead. Some distance and 3 points away from win number 7.
3 points away from securing a slot in the finals to defend their title. And everyone just, you know, very in contrast to how they looked when we started that first set. But right now, everyone just looking good on the side of the Cool Smashers.
That's why 2 points away. Creamline, after a couple of games where they were pushed to 5 sets, they're looking to finish this one in a sweep. Not after a supreme challenge from Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh in the first 2 sets, or even here in the third. Back to Alyssa. The arm seems to be fine.
Everything she touches today turns into a point as she sends Creamline to match point after that down the line hit.
11 points today, 19.5 average in the last 4 games. This is her 5th straight double-figure production after production 3, 4, and 9 in the first 3 games. Where after almost 8 months of being away from the game that she loves for the first time in her career. To be away that long.
Creamline is now at match point. Serving for the match, Jeanette Panaga.
24, serving 17. And that's it. Creamline shuts the door on Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh.
An emphatic kill block by Seth Domingo. That ball landing on the spiker's foot. And that is the best way to seal this win in just 3 sets. Take a look at that again. 4 block points for Celine Domingo in this game. 4 also from their 5-setter match against the HD Spikers.
Before we do anything, let's wish Wen Wan well. She was the one who went down on an apparent knee injury. We don't know the official word yet, but we hope she will be well. But that is a confirmation of the straight sets win of the Creamline Cool Smashers. 25-23, 25-23, and 25-17. Relive this game and all PVL games and stories anytime, anywhere on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. We'll take a break and we'll come right back to wrap this baby up. Inside the Phil Sports Arena, that is the big score, 25-23, 25-23, 25-17. Cool Smashers winning. And Franny Reyes sitting down with our player of the game, Gia de Guzman.
Thanks, Boom. I'm with our player of the game, Gia de Guzman. 17 excellent sets and 3 points. Congratulations, Gia. Now I want to talk about that third set. The adjustments you guys made, because before that set, the coaches were saying, bumawi kayo. So what was that about? Because you guys won those first 2 sets, actually.
Right. We played the first 2 sets against them were actually our adjustment sets because it was our first time to go up against a team from Vietnam. So compared to the other PVL teams that we've been going up against for so many years, it took us maybe a couple of sets to adjust or get to know the spikers and the attackers of Vietnam. So the third set was where it had to come out, and the coaches were asking that from us.
Now, you guys were able to secure your finals spot, and you just talked about that preparation for Vietnam. Of course, you guys are still going up against Kurashiki Ablaze. So can you talk about the preparation for that and staying motivated for that?
Well, that's back to training for us tomorrow. We know the job's not done, and we need a lot of experience from our game against Japan going into the finals. So we don't know who we're going up against, but we know whoever it will be, we really need the time to prepare and recover for it.
Definitely, and we look forward to that match. Earlier, Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh told me that your fans are a great pressure on them. So is there anything or anyone you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my family first and foremost, and also all of the Creamline Cool Smashers fans. Thank you so much for being with us from day one until now. Sana po hanggang dulo magkakasama tayo. And also to our Rubisco family, thank you so much for the support. Hello, Mom Shi.
All right, thank you so much, Gia. We'll hear more from you over on the fan stream on the Pilipinas Live app. But first, let's go back to Boom and Mela.
All right, thank you very much, Franny. Congratulations, Gia. There you go. Love what you said in that, and great question by Franny to dig into those first two sets. That was their first time to adjust to their new opponent.
Yeah, we know it's part of their preparation to scout them, but it's very different kung paano na sila sa court, diba? I mean, the actual tendencies of the players, how strong their spikes are, how they should adjust in the blocking. So a very smart answer also by Gia. Smart player and smart answer which she gave. But you're also seeing this match highlights. Alam mo, siya yung nabili natin player of the game because sabi ko nga, everyone on their side really looked good dahil even their middles were activated in this game. So it was you could see how it's a team effort by all the spikers, the liberos, and of course the big glue to that system is itong si Gia de Guzman.
So they were scouting while playing in the first two sets, trying to figure out tendencies, trying to check out the plays, defensive patterns, and they figured them out. Third set was a bit easier, especially because Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh also was down a player already in that third set. So they figured it out, and ito ang kinalabasan ng ating laban.
And just look at that, 51 attack points. A lot of combination plays executed by Gia and the Creamline Cool Smashers. Meanwhile, 38 points from attacks coming from Kinh Bac-Bac Ninh, and a lot of that coming from Juan, who really carried the offensive load for our Vietnamese guest team. And yung blocks then, it really spelled the difference for the Cool Smashers, and that's even the way how they ended that third set. 10 block points as a team, 3 each. 4 actually coming from Celine Domingo, 3 from Panaga, and the errors, they committed more, but yung puhunan nila doon sa atake were just enough to seal this game in 3 sets.
Those 20 errors, 9 of them were from the service area for Team Creamline. And you know what's up? Those teams are already warming up here at the Phil Sports Arena. Next up, F2 Logistics, Cargo Movers, and the Kurashiki Ablaze as the team from Japan trying to stay undefeated here in the PVL Invitational 2023. For Freddy Reyes, Carmela Tunay, my name is Boom Gonzalez. Keep on watching the PVL Invitational right here on Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I'm Myla Pablo from F2 Cargo. F2 Logistics. Ang haba naman kasi. Tumingin ka sa mga mata ko. Oh my gosh! Yan. Tali mo dyan. Matakot ako bigla. So ikaw, Chang, nanggigigil ka ba sa akin? Hindi ako nanggigigil sa'yo, be. Sa bola ako nanggigigil. Yun lang naman ang sagot ko dyan, Myla. Ano ba? Ako din. I'm so kilig.